Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. So by popular demand, we're going to have a battle of the best BFS reels in the world. I got 4 of my best BFS in the lineup today. And a lot of you guys are going to say, wait a minute, there's more than 4 BFFs in the market, Nick. What the heck are you talking about? Well, these are the 4 best BFS in my humble opinion. They're actually current and new for 2 years or younger. 2 years, yeah, less than 2 years old. I am aware that you have the Scorpion BFS, you have the Calcutta BFS, you have some other Daiwa BFS reels which are not included in this lineup, but once again, these are the 4 best that I think that are current in the market that you guys should really take a hard look at. So let's look at the lineup. Batter number 1 is going to be the Daiwa GekkaBijin, man. This thing is a freaking beast. Second batter up is going to be the Shimano Curado BFS, and it's available here in stateside, so let's see how it's going to perform. Number 3 is the very desirable brand new Shimano Aldebaran BFS. Last but not least, man, we got the Daiwa Alphas Air TW. A lot of people love this reel, and rightfully so. It's been a tank in my lineup, caught a lot of big fish, but is it outdated? Can it hang with these other reels in the lineup? The goal is real simple. We're gonna see if we can catch a fish on each one. I'm gonna give you my stance, my opinions about it, from everything from the feel, ergonomics, drag system, castability, everything, so you guys can make a good decision to purchase when you decide to go BFS. So let's get out in the water. Look how beautiful this is, ladies and gentlemen. Practically no winds. It will pick up later, but look at that sunrise, man. Isn't God's creation freaking amazing? Look at that. All right, we're gonna start off with the Shimano Curado BFS. Gonna just target the shoreline here, the drop offs in the mud. Hopefully I can hook into a flounder or maybe a trout. We'll see what happens. Yeah, man, so the Curado BFS, the first one in the lineup. I mean, it's a great reel, I'm not gonna lie. Now, is it the best BFS reel? That's something you guys need to determine on yourself. But for me, so far, I don't honestly think it's the best, but it's not the worst. It's probably kind of like average when it comes to BFS. It casts as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it does cast pretty well. But is it the furthest casting BFS reel that there is in the market? No, I don't think so. Right now, if I'm able to cast this little paddle tail with 1/8 ounce jig head, I'm able to cast probably a good 15 yards, and it's properly tuned to my style of casting. And communication, man, it really communicates with the rod. You have to get a good sensitive rod. I'm using the old 18 BFS suppressor, and you need a rod that just really helps it communicate. You can feel the bottom, and you can feel the lure really working. And when you're reeling it in, you can actually feel the mechanics inside just, you know, doing its thing. It's Hagani gears, all that technology that Shimano puts in this Curado BFS. I mean, it's a nice feeling reel. Ergonomics wise, you know, it's not the best ergonomics wise. I mean, it's a little bit bigger compared to the other BFS reels in the market, but for the price range, you know, I can't complain. It's not the lightest reel, obviously. If you want to go lighter, obviously it's going to cost you a little bit more money. But for the price, it's not a bad package. It doesn't have the lightest spool compared to the other BFS reels in our lineup. Therefore, it's not going to give you that versatility of casting even lighter lures. So that's why I don't really use the Curado BFS like with 1/6 ounce and lighter. 1/8 ounce is probably the max I will go in terms of weight. But with that in mind, it's very versatile. You can actually throw heavier baits with it, and it does a pretty good job. It does have a distinct sound when you fling it out there. Sounds like almost sounds like a DC reel, if that makes any sense. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, wait a minute, you probably just need to get it maintained, clean. No, it's working properly fine. I've never dunked it. I always take good care of it. It's just the mechanics of the Hagani gears in it that just makes that distinct noise. But it's pretty cool, man. I like it. It doesn't bother me at all, but maybe it might bother some people out there. Man, what is that, man? Is that redfish or a freaking large trout? Making all that rug. Doesn't look, actually taking a close look, it doesn't look like a gar at all. It's moving faster than them. Dang, dude. What is that? It's like right here. There we go. Yep. Oh man, love the communication on this Curado BFS. Able to throw at my target right at the apex where that bait ball was at. Got one on finally. And oh yeah, did I mention the Curado BFS has a drag clicker? It sounds really good. Yep, it's redfish. Redfish. Oh yeah, we got you, baby. We got you. All right, we got a nice Louisiana slot right there. Look at that, people. Beautiful fish. First thing on the morning with the new Curado BFS from Shimano. Caught this boy easily on ultra light tackle. Love it. Let's let him go. All right, we got one on. Let's see if we can catch a massive one. A slot at least. That was a Louisiana slot. Gave it a good fight, but not the big fish I'm looking for on the Curado BFS. What the heck is that? Is that a dolphin? What the heck is that? That's crazy. Look at this. Whatever it is, a huge, huge fish. What is that? Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? What is this, dude? Yeah. Dude, this is not good. Whatever this is, it's big. It's a stingray, dude. Massive freaking stingray. Oh man, it's going to give this BFS a workout for sure. Holy crap, man, it is working. It's BFS reel. It like exploded, man. All right, come on, we got you. We got you. Dude, what is that, man? Holy crap, dude. I don't know what this is, dude. I really don't know what this is. It is freaking massive, dude. Well, I guess this is really going to test the limits of this BFS and the strength of my line, that's for sure. That's what I get for instigating and trying to find out exactly what this was that like freaking blew up. There's another one right there. Dude, what is this, man? What? No way, dude. What is this, man? Guys, I'm actually... I'm dumbfounded. I really don't know what is this. But whatever that was I saw is chasing this guy. Oh my god. There he is on my fish finder. Whatever it is huge. It's freaking monstrous. Yeah, it's a big stingray, dude. I knew it, man. It's a stingray out here in the marsh. Yeah, dude, I've seen everything now. Holy crap. Oh, dang. It's not your ordinary stingray either. Oh, there it goes. It was not your ordinary stingray, dude. It must have been like, I don't know, guys. If you guys know, y'all saw the fins and everything, let me know in the comments below, man. I am very, very good reel. And I just had a fight of a lifetime in the middle of a marsh of a big stingray. It's not your regular stingray, too, that you see. I want to carefully say it might have been a manta ray, a juvenile, but all the way up creek here where the water is like really not salty. That's actually pretty amazing. Curado BFS, Verivas 1.2 gauge line. I have the old 18 suppressor BFS rod, and I am using a 12-pound Verivas leader. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it in, and there he is again right there. All right, let's go and try out the Alphas Air TW. Now this thing has been it's been in my lineup for a long time, and rightfully so. It is probably one of my favorite BFS reels. Ergonomics is great. It's smaller than a Curado BFS. In my opinion, I like the paint scheme better. I have Verivas line. The spool is lighter. Will we be able to fight something like that little manta ray? I have no idea. We'll see what happens, but let's see if we can catch a fish. I love how this Alphas Air TW is super accurate compared to the Curado BFS. It's not as smooth though. I mean, it still has that small little mechanical grind, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But I mean, it's perfectly normal from the factory like that. It's just their gearing, I guess, the way Daiwa designed it. But it casts further. I'm not gonna lie, it casts a little bit further than the Curado BFS. It does have a lighter spool. As I stated earlier, the ergonomics is nice. It fits better in my hand. My hand size is a medium to large in between. And yeah, it's really freaking accurate. I mean, I can throw this small 1/6 ounce bugs lures like with accuracy and distance. That's why the Alphas Air is still in my arsenal, and it's been holding up really well in saltwater. It is an aluminum frame, so therefore it takes corrosion pretty well, or rather it doesn't give it any corrosion because of the aluminum frame. And the retrieve, the mechanism of it, it's really smooth. It is a little bit more smoother than the Curado BFS, but it's not super quiet compared to the other BFS reels on the market. But once again, it's not Daiwa's highest end BFS reel that they offer. And unfortunately, this one does not come with a drag clicker. I wish Daiwa did add it. I don't know why they didn't add it, to be frank. It would have just made a really complete package, but it doesn't, so it is what it is. There we go, we got one on at that drain right there. Gonna put the Alphas Air TW to the test right here, baby. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. I wish I had a drag clicker though, but gotta give it up, man. Accuracy, threw it right at that drain, probably a good 15 yards out. Money. Hit the lure, lure hit. 1.5 seconds later, we got this donkey on. Nice. Man, these marsh fishes, man, no matter if it's a big old ray or a redfish, they fight. No give, man, no give. That's a nice fat redfish. Probably about a good 23 inches. Man, really lucky. A lot of bait I'm competing with, but the ultralight BFS is perfect for this type of environment, man. Catching fish like that on a small paddle tail shimmer swimmer, man, we are good. Good. Look at that. Beautiful blue tail, man. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right, Daiwa Alphas Air TW did its job. Once again, I am reminded why I kept this in my arsenal. It is such a great BFS lure. Probably one of the most underrated. That's kind of a little far-fetched because a lot of guys will argue, well, everyone knows about it, but a lot of people actually don't know about it. Alphas Air TW, built for the saltwater, caught me a lot of big redfish, as you just saw right now. Fought it really well. Very smooth. Ergonomics is perfect. Castability is perfect. This whole setup is really light with the old 18 BFS rod. This whole setup probably weighs maybe 10 ounces, maybe a hair above 10 ounces. You could fling this all day long and it just looks really good. I wish it had a drag clicker. Unfortunately, it does not. But the retrieve, the mechanism, it's all pretty smooth. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. All right, now we got the Daiwa GekkaBijin. Now this is a reel that I've been, given a lot of high praise for, because I mean, it's to me, honestly, it's like a mini Alphas Air TW. Let me show you guys right here. Here's the Alphas Air TW. Here's the GekkaBijin. As you can see, it's a smaller profile. It's black and glossy. It's saltwater ready, specifically designed for PE, which is braided line. Yeah, this is a very nice reel. As you can see, it's like a miniature, a smaller version of the Alphas Air TW. So let's see if we can catch some fish on it. Okay, initial impressions. Yeah, it's small. Fits really nice in my hand. Once again, the Alphas Air TW fit really nice. The GekkaBijin fits nicer because it's just a smaller profile. It's easier to use. I would think it is a little bit more lightweight because of the smaller profile of the reel itself. Once again, it is aluminum frame, saltwater ready. It's not as smooth because, well, that's actually my fault. I dumped it in the water, in the marsh, brackish water, and I haven't really gotten it clean, but nonetheless, it's still smooth. It was smooth when I first purchased it from digitaka.com, and it's still working really well. Has a little bit of grinding noise to it. Once again, that was my fault, but otherwise it's a really good reel. I gotta adjust the brakes on this just a little bit so I can get a little bit more casting distance. I mean, it's almost like an Alphas Air TW, like I said, just a smaller version with more ball bearings. And yeah, I love it. If you love the Alphas Air TW, you're looking for a smaller reel, the GekkaBijin is one you need to take a hard look at. Oh man, I didn't record it, man. The GekkaBijin nailed it, man. I accurately tossed right at that corner right there. This guy was just sitting. Nice big redfish. Nice big red. Listen to that drag clicker too on that GekkaBijin. Too bad Alphas Air doesn't have it. Otherwise, I think that would be a complete freaking BFS reel, but the GekkaBijin does, baby. Let's get him in. Another nice big slot red. That's a big red Hobie. Got him in, man. Beautiful. Woo, strawberry. Golden redfish. All right, look at that. And he's deformed. Look at this deformed freaking redfish, man. Look at that tail. That's crazy, man. But he has a blue tail. He's pretty dude. That's why he didn't fight too hard, and I felt like he fought a little bit smaller than he is. I think it's because of that deformity there. You guys can see it just humps. Anyhow, caught him on the Shimmer Swimmer, 1/8 ounce tungsten weight. Yeah, great fish here, man. Let's take some pics and let him go. Thank you so much for the fight. You are a deformed but pretty fish on the inside. Come on. There she goes. There she goes. GekkaBijin, Daiwa, did a job with that nice little drag clicker. Once again, mini version of the Alphas TW, in my opinion. Such a great reel. Yeah, this is going to be in my lineup for a while, and I have it on the new Buoyancy BFS Varibus 1.2 gauge line and 12 gauge or 12 pound fluorocarbon Varibus leader. Yeah, let's switch to the other lineup. All right, last but not least, we have the brand new 2022 Aldebaran Shimano Aldebaran BFS. I've caught a lot of fish on this already, and I can tell you it's a workhorse. Now it is a little bit bigger than the outgoing model. How I still have that actually, but it's supposed to be a little bit lighter, cast further, be more versatile, be able to cast bigger lures as well as even smaller, lighter lures because of the new spool. It's a lighter spool, and I have it on the old 18 Suppressor BFS. And let's put a paddle tail on and see if we can catch another red. Oh gosh, yeah, the Aldebaran is such a nice BFS reel. I mean, it's brand new too. I've caught maybe about 4 or 5 fish on it so far. Really haven't used it as much until today. It flings it, man. Woo! This is Shimano's flagship BFS reel, in my opinion. A lot of people will argue that Calcutta is the flagship, but I would honestly think the Aldebaran is. I mean, CI4 components. What else? Got a lighter spool once again. I do wish it was a little bit smaller, like the outgoing model, but I mean it fits nicely in my hand, really nice. The color scheme is well, it's kind of it's a subjective matter, depending on if you like it or not, really. But I like the color. It's so smooth too. Doesn't make any noise at all compared to my other Daiwas. But you know, to be fair with the Daiwas, they have been used quite extensively in this marsh water throughout the Texas coast and throughout my YouTube career. So, you know, it's a little bit unfair. Let's just give this a little bit more, a few more months of use, and see if it's still smooth and quiet. All right, there seems to be a lot of bait over here. I saw a redfish just blow up there. Maybe that's him right there. Come on, redfish, where are you at? Lots of bait around this area, whole area right here. There we go. Yep, I knew it. That's a good fish. That's a good red. Let's go and put this Aldebaran to the test. Oh my gosh, that's a big fish. He gave himself away way back there. Oh my gosh, love that drag clicker. Oh no, not in the grass. Not in the grass. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get out. There you go. There you go. This guy got me all tangled up here. Let's get out of the grass here. Yeah, man, I think all BFS reels should have a drag clicker, no doubt in my mind. Mixed fishing so much more fun, so much more exciting too. Yeah, he's gonna be the biggest one today too. Like I said, really putting this Aldebaran and this old 18 Suppressor ultralight BFS rod to the test. Oh yeah, good fish. Oh no, oh no. Hey, come on, bud. Beautiful fish right there. Oh yeah, good keeper red. Big fish caught on all BFS reels today. This guy's the biggest one. He's probably I would say 24.5, close to 25 inches. Probably good 6-pound redfish right there. Oh man, what a great day. Able to show you guys the true battle of all these BFS reels. Able to literally put on video evidence of them catching big redfish here in the marsh on the upper Texas coast. I mean, that just shows you guys, and I'm no BS. I will tell you guys if a reel actually really works, because I mean, what else factual data do you need? All right, let's let them go. Biggest one today. Come on, catch your breath. Get out of there. There she goes. All right, there you go, guys. Aldebaran BFS, new for 2022, doing its job. You heard that drag clicker. I was accurate. I saw the blow up probably about a good 20 yards out. Crept up maybe a good 3-4 yards. Threw it right on the money. Slammed it, and everything else was history. Once again, all 18 suppressor, ultralight BFS. Got the Verivus 1.2 gauge braided line. At the end, here you go. 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. All right, now it's time to pick a winner. Man, this is going to be actually pretty tough because I enjoyed fishing with all of them. And don't get me wrong, if you own any of these 4 BFS reels, honestly, you got a great setup. Just reminder, make sure you have the proper rod and the proper line. Otherwise, it's just not going to work, especially if you're trying to throw ultralight lures. All right, which one's going to be the winner? So after much thought and just kind of, you know, thinking about how the day went and how it felt in my hands, the winner of today's ultimate BFS reel that I think is going to be the best in the world is the Daiwa GekkaBijin. And the reason why I picked this is because, number one, it is so small. It fits in my hand. It casts lures, really light ultralight lures. You can also cast semi-light lures. Can't get too heavy. Now, you can't throw a 1-ounce spoon or anything like that, but you can throw like a 1/8 ounce jig head and a small little 3-inch paddle tail with no issues at all. I love this setup. Once again, it's been through the salt already. I've had this for over 6 months now, and I've dunked it. It's got salt all over it, mud, whatever case may be. I've never ever actually washed it or maintained it thoroughly. I just put a little bit of oil here and there and wipe it down with a cotton damp towel, and it's still good to go. It makes a little bit of noise, but then, once again, that's my fault. But it has all the bells and whistles that I need to catch fish. Small size, power, drag clicker, all that great stuff comes in this package right here. And honestly, yes, it's expensive, but it's not as expensive as some of the other BFS reels that are out in the market. And if you're looking for any BFS reel that you saw in my video today or in general, check out ditchtalker.com. They're the place that I get all my BFS reels, and I highly recommend them. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment. Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Do you think this whole test was a bunch of BS? Is it legit? Let me know in the comments, man. I'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you guys, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.